Hi everyone, and welcome back to a bit of a different flavour for Fixated today. I've seen this video on, well, it's on Facebook, it is, and it shows this guy has taken a fan, a 12-volt fan, like you find in laptops and so on, and he's done a bit of jiggery pokery. He's put a MOSFET here and a couple of diodes here, and he controls it with his finger, look, on, off. Now, on, off, yeah. So some people, well, a lot of people in the comments are saying things like, oh yeah, he's just got a power supply switch off camera, and he's just switching it on and off to match his fingers touching the diodes. And I was just wondering, is this possible? Is this something that can be done, or is it a load of nonsense? So I thought, let's replicate it, and then we can finally answer whether this is fake or not. So I'm going to keep this image here, and we're going to follow it. So I've got this fan. Here. Now I've got a cradle for it, which I'm going to use because that means then I can screw the MOSFET there to match what he's done here. That's not going to make a blind bit of difference, but it's going to, well, it's going to be easier. Somewhere to mount the MOSFET. So it's IRF 3205, as it says in the instructions there. Get down, see? IRF 3205. So the data sheet here states that pin 1 here is the gate, pin 2 is the drain, 3 is the source. Okay, so let's just get that out of the way. Here he is. Actually going to turn it like that. Back out the way a sec. So one, two. If you have a look at the image again, so we got the diodes here coming off here, the fan here, and then the ground there. So I think the trickiest part is going to be getting the diodes seated on your. I'll put some flux on these pins, on these legs, and I'm going to tin them just to make life easier. I always forget to put my fan on. There. So if we bend that, and then like that, do the same with this one, but in opposite. So bend it like that, then like that. So this is the point now that these two got to join. So if I can solder them together by here. Just makes life a bit easier when I come to putting them on here. There. Just need to make a couple of bends in here to make it as a sort of pad. that. Do the same here. Like that. Close enough, it'll do. So the ground has got the negative lead off the fan. It's got to go to the centre there. Okay, so last thing is power. So one of the critiques on the video comments was people saying, if it works, this guy's got a power supply switch off camera. So what I want to do is to make sure there's no chances of me faking this is I've got a camera facing my bench power supply, which I'm going to put on now. It's 12 volts. And I'm going to keep both hands in the video. Right, so I've put that on and automatically the fan have started. That didn't happen in the video, but it didn't show that bit, I don't think. So now we're going to see, we're going to test. Let me just bring it a bit more. So, does anything happen? Press this one. Right, I don't know if you can see that, but there is a speed difference when I do that. It accelerates a bit. The speed of the fan increases a little bit. You probably can't see it in the swirls of the fan. There, look. But what if I press this one? Oh my God. It doesn't work quite as the same. Just make sure now. There's nothing going on. It doesn't work quite the same. In the sense of, I've got to keep my finger on there. It's not slowing. Tapping it is not making it switch off. It did switch off first. It's not now. Oh, there you go. But I've got to keep my finger on it. Take my... This is my thumb, look. So nothing going on. Take my finger off. Off it goes again. Ah. And that's speeding it up. So I'm going to say, ooh, this is a tricky one. I'm going to debunk it because he's putting his finger tapping it like if it's a switch. Like if I do that, it's going to switch off. And that's not the case. I got to put my finger on it. Strangely, it doesn't always work either. There, I got to keep my finger on it. And if I press that, it speeds up. So even though my fingers do have an effect, I don't know if it's natural resistance or capacitance in my fingers, I don't know. But it doesn't act like the switch that he's doing. So I think that's a case of he has got an off switch off camera. So there we are. I just wanted to see if that worked or not. Let me know your thoughts on the original video and why you think this works. Well, it works the way I say it works anyway. It does work, but A, it's nowhere near as reliable as that video makes out, and B, it doesn't work as a switch. You have to hold your finger on it. So I'm going to say it's debunked, but your fingers do make a difference on the diodes. This speeds it up, this slows it down or stops it. But there we are. I hope you've enjoyed this very quick debunking video, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Ta-da now.